What does that mean?
No, I don't. Am I
No.
dead or alive?
What just happened? Did we just witness a TPK? And that stands for Total Party Kill. Is this the end of Campaign 3? Could Bell's Hells have done anything to prevent the massacre? I don't think I have seen anything as remotely devastating and demoralizing as the fight with Otohan Thull. Who am I? I am the BookTube Goddess, the #1 drag queen booktuber on YouTube. So let's talk about episode 32 of Bell's Hells. So much happened and so much went wrong. I want to dissect what happened that caused things to go tits up. I had said last week it looked like we were going to open with combat, and boy, that's just what we got. In the first half of the episode, Bell's Hells did everything right. Paragon's Call was under attack, and they used the chaos to 1. Capture Armand Treshy, throwing him into a portable hole. 2. Steal some of the mysterious vials that looked to be the same ones that had transformed Ashton. And 3. Plant the tracking ring on Otohan Thull, the leader of Paragon's Call. So, taking these one at a time, the Armand Treshy caper involved Imogen, Chetney, and Orem. They go down to his cell, which is already under attack by, surprise, surprise, Artana Vo, the bounty hunter we knew was casing the joint last episode. So probably this whole attack on Paragon's Call is a distraction so Artana Vo can kidnap Armand Treshy. But Bell's Hells manages to convince her they're on the same side, and maybe they are, but Imogen double crosses Artana Vo and throws her at Ratanish, but Artana Vo gets away. But the party does have Armand Treshy, who they had strong armed into the portable hole. The other group includes Ashton, Laudna, Fern, and FCG. They pretend to help Paragon's Call in the battle, but they manage to grab some of those mysterious vials. And I think Fern also got one of those big strong boxes, probably full of treasure. Laudna was going to plant the tracking ring in the mammoth crawler, but when it looked like the crawler wasn't going to go anywhere, she changes direction after she sees Otohan Thull and plants the ring on her instead. I had no idea what she was up to, but it was a pretty slick move. I think the trouble started with FCG stealing that small crawler. There was no reason to steal the crawler. There was no point. It put a massive target on them, and they couldn't even all fit onto the crawler. It just slowed them down because they had to move this huge machine out of the city, and it split the party. It looked to me like a case where a player works hard to do something but then can't let it go.
No, we're not taking it. We're going and we're going to shut it behind us. Let's go, go, go.
Wait, we're not taking the car?
They cannot fit on it. Let's go.
Some of us can.
You should abandon it at some point.
I'm leaving it. I'm running to
Yeah,
Toes.
let's
I'm
all,
getting off
yeah,
the
let's go.
skirmish.
Let's go.
Or the skirmish. We just abandoned the skirmish.
You been in the skirmisher there?
No, we're not going to abandon it.
Okay,
What are you talking about? Why would we abandon it?
Stay on the skirmisher then.
Let's take it halfway.
Over and over, the party tries to convince FCG or convince Sam to ditch the crawler, but Sam insisted that they take it. So, like I said, this ends up splitting the party because only half can fit on the crawler and the other half has to go on foot. And guess what? The crawler is immediately confronted by Otohan Thull, who destroys the crawler in one attack. Yes, I said one attack. Now the party is already injured and have used up a lot of their spells from the first half of the episode, and Otohan looks fresh. Now I'm wondering, what level is Otohan Thull? I was thinking, especially after the combat, maybe 14 or 15. I think anything higher would have been over the top. But what level do you think Otohan Thull is? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, even if Otohan Thull may have been twice the level of Bells Hills, she was outnumbered, so they should have had a chance. But she had legendary actions and resistances, which of course tipped the balance, but she was also able to create something called echoes, which were these shadowy images of Otohan Thull that she could use to attack other players, but they didn't have any hit points, like 1 hit point. Now, Orym recognized that these echoes were the creatures that attacked the Ashari and killed his husband, his whole purpose of this entire campaign. Now, the next mistake happened, I think, during the conversation they had with Otohan Thull. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but it felt as though there may have been a way to talk their way out. But it would have had to have started with coming clean and not lying to her. When she pulled the name of Lord Eshtaros out of Orym's mind, it was pretty clear that they would need to at least be somewhat truthful, since she could read minds and have all these telepathic abilities. But Imogen seems to always default to never telling the truth. I don't know.
Hello again.
Oh, shit.
I'm standing by
A little closer to Orym.
She takes another step towards Imogen.
That's enough.
Who sent you?
With everything that's going on while she's staring, Orym has also not forgotten about Hortana Vo and is still just listening.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Shit. 15.
15. Feel like a cold icicle begins to push into your mind. She asks forcefully once more, who do you work for? Who sent you? And you try and resist, and it pushes through, and for a second you feel like you've lost all grip on your will, your strength, and then it's gone. Oh. And that brief burst of headache slips from you, and you're back in control. And at that moment, she looks at you. Eshtaros.
Oh.
Interesting. I'll have to pay him a visit. That old fool metal is far beyond his aspirations. What do you know of me? Of this? You can answer these questions, or I take the answers from you.
Yeah, clearly.
We don't know anything. We didn't even know you were here.
Roll a deception check. I have a hard time believing that you would not know that the leader of the group that you've infiltrated was present. Especially given the FaceTime I've had with a number of you since your arrival.
It felt as though there was an opening to talk their way through, but maybe I'm wrong. I just felt Imogen could have been a little bit more, at least half truthful, to get the conversation more on track. But it's all moot because we jump right into combat. The first melee confrontation is between Ashton and Otohan, and Otohan knocks him out in 1 round.
Otohan goes first.
Yep. No.
Sure thing.
She's gonna go ahead and dart forward. Right up into this space. Yep.
Yeah, of course she is.
And the echoes are going to go ahead and
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
Does your spear hurt anybody or just enemy?
Anybody.
Anybody.
is going to go up to you first, Ashton.
All the way around.
There we go.
And is going to go ahead and unleash 3 weapon attacks and then an offhand strike against you.
I am not still raging anymore.
You are not still raging.
Okay, I've dropped my
Correct.
rage apparently. Okay.
3 and an off.
Well, you weren't taking damage or dealing damage.
No,
for a
I
while.
was just like, yeah. it was
Wait,
just
that's
pure,
her?
pure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
The problem.
That is 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is 16 points of slashing damage,
Fuck me.
plus an additional 9 points of force damage.
Okay, 25.
Second attack is a 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Might have to have overdrive.
Yeah, I'd like to.
You take 11 points of slashing damage,
I mean,
plus 7
crushing.
force.
18.
She might not know me.
The third hit is going to be a 19.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is going to be 15 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And then the echo is going to take in the offhand strike. So it goes, and then from the side, the echo strikes as well for, that's going to be a 20 to hit
Yeah.
for 14 points of slashing
I'm
damage.
down.
Oh, God.
Wait, what?
I'm down.
Ashton's down.
He's more than 30 feet away from me,
Barbarian's
isn't he?
down. Not raging.
I'm down. I was very high, and I am. If I had fucked, I don't know if I fucked up that 10 because I might still be standing without that 10. I don't know if I did.
Ashton's down.
1 round. This is a turning point, I think, because it completely demoralizes Bell's Hells, and they can never seem to recover their mojo. And I mean mentally recover. They talked about running away and scattering. They had talked about it before, but now they're convinced that they're too outgunned and that Otohan cannot be beat. So they really never try to kill her or try to overcome her in any sort of coordinated way. Imogen runs. Laudna runs. Ashton goes down. Then he gets up again. Then he goes down again. Then he's up and he runs away. Chetney is like a dog with a bone and won't let Otohan go. So here is the question. Would it have been possible for Bell's Hells to defeat Otohan? Well, that is an academic question, but I think even though they were low on spells coming out of Paragon's Call, if they didn't split up, if they remained together, I think they probably did have a chance, even if Otohan were twice their level or more. 7 against 1 usually ends up with a cumulative net for the numbers. Yes, Otohan had echoes, but they disappeared after 1 hit. Yes, they had legendary actions and defenses, but I think there was still a shot if they worked together and kept their heads. And that was what was decisive. They did not keep their heads. When Ashton went down in 1 round, like I said before, they were completely demoralized. Now, if we find out that Otohan is a much higher level, like level 18, then maybe they really never did have a chance. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But we can all be backseat quarterbacks now that we've seen what happened. So I will say it was brutal. It was one of the most brutal combats I've ever seen. And now I've never experienced a TPK. I've never been in a party that was entirely wiped out by the DM. So this was my first time seeing it, and I gotta say, it was hard to watch. Since the party kept raising the bodies of fallen members, Otohan did what you rarely see D&D NPC villains do, cruelly go for the death blows, continuing attacks even after the body falls, so they can't return.
End of your turn, you can use another legendary action to attack Fern.
Oh my god.
That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yes!
God.
God damn it!
Take 13 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
Yes, I'm down.
Wait.
I have such fucking blue balls right now.
I know.
Because I can't.
Well, make
Okay.
a death save.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows, maybe you'll have a second natural 20.
Come on. Delilah, take
So many
the
I was gonna say,
wheel.
most of us have died how we lived, which
7.
is so
Okay, so
irritating.
that's a failed save, so mark a failed death save.
Do I add anything to it? You just do that.
No.
Okay.
Looks back up to Imogen. You're so close.
But what does that mean? What'd she say?
That's going to be
So close.
a crit. You failed 2 death saves.
You're out.
I'm out.
Fern, in the final moments
Oh my
of
fucking god.
consciousness and life on this realm, as the blade rests above you, what do you do? What do you say?
Boy. That was a hell of a run.
As the blade goes into your abdomen, and then with a spray, an arc of red that seems to almost turn to black as it hits the dust, and then scatters off of the wind. Fern Calloway's no more.
Run, you motherfuckers.
And are we still
Run.
fucking fighting? God damn it, this one.
Run.
Oh my god. Can you just go from chat? Or,
2 more attacks in a round against you.
no. Oh no.
That's a 20 to hit?
That's...
Okay, that's 9 points of slashing damage.
Reduced to
4.
4.
Gonna go ahead and do another Sonic Strike for an additional 12 points of psychic damage.
Unconscious.
No fucking way.
Is gonna go ahead and take her third and last strike.
Against...
You take 2 death saves. She's just shush. Strikes that third strike into Chetney and looks up at you once more. The more you run from it, the more you lose. There's greatness in you, and our fate is soon. Embrace it, or be cowed like the rest.
Imogen didn't run away like she was telling everyone to do. And I think Ashton is the only one who actually did run away, according to plan. But instead, Imogen confronts Otohan, casting spells at her and then pleading for her friend's life. But Otohan kills. She doesn't just knock them unconscious, she kills Orem and Fern. And she has Laudna. Imogen is finally goaded into embracing Rudius, which was, I think, Otohan's plan all along. And we got a Dark Phoenix moment from Imogen.
Up to Laudna. Rushes up, blades out, looks over her shoulder, over towards you, Imogen. The tether's still kind of attached to the two of you, unless she left 30 feet, right? So the tether broke as she dashed away. Looks over at you, and top of the round is Otohan. Otohan's gonna go ahead and take 1 strike against you. That's gonna be, what is it, 15?
Yeah.
15 hits. That is 10 points of slashing damage.
I will half that. It's a 5.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 5, and you have 5 temporary hit points. Second strike. That's going to be a 26.
No, it was a valid effort.
You take
Keeps me from having to.
14 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I'm down again.
You watch as she strikes once, a second time, and Laudna falls back. While Laudna's still falling in the air, third strike. Well, this is not a crit, so you take 2 failed death saves. As she's falling back in the air from that second strike, she immediately takes the second blade and jams it up through her back, which pierces out of the sternum. And while holding her still aloft, kind of a reverse Sephiroth situation, Laudna held in the air, just looks over at you. That call is screaming to you. Do you continue to resist?
I'll go with you.
She just holds her there. Let go and give in to your nature. Pulls the blade from Laudna, her body falls to the ground with a dark spatter across the rock. Throws the blade up, catches
I'm gonna
it.
close my eyes, open them, and scream. And scream dissonant whispers out in her head again. At second level.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw for me. Jin.
Don't resist. I can feel your anger growing in you.
Natural 1. God!
As that burning storm within you becomes...
I rolled the fucking ruinous dice for it.
That's fucking awesome. As it burns up from within, you feel like a tidal surge pulling you under, like the dark abyss of the ocean swallowing you up. But it's nothing but red, warm, crackling fury. And as it does, the entire landscape around you just turns red. The dust storm, the wind, freezes. The sand just kind of frozen in the air. Those of you who are still here notice as the coloration of this entire region of the city turns a deep, deep red. Otohan looks back at you.
Yes. Yes. This is it.
The rest of you looking at Imogen. Her hair fully extended and levitating. Her skin a deep crimson hue. Where you saw the thin bolts that had stretched at parts of her are now light and glowing and now encompass whole facets of her body. As she stands there lifting, the very space around her shakes and adjusts. And as you scream one more time uncontrollably, all that pain, all that fury, all that vengeance within, as you unleash it, you watch as all the buildings tear away, the bricks crackling around like a whirlwind. The rest of you are pulled throughout, and with one final scream, white. That's where we're in tonight's episode.
So where do we go from here? I don't know. We have 2 dead party members, Orem and Fern, 2 party members on death's door, Chetney and Laudna. Ashton has run away. FCG is hiding in some wreckage, and now Imogen has embraced Rudius, which she's been trying to avoid this entire time. I can see this being a TPK. I can see Matt ending the campaign here or having everyone roll up new characters, but I don't think that's going to happen, which makes me wonder what he has in store. My guess is that Otohan will take Imogen away for whatever purpose they have, which leaves FCG to save Chetney, then maybe meeting up with Ashton and finding some way to help everyone else. I mean, there's a couple ways that could go. Then we'd have a rescue Imogen storyline. But knowing Matt, this could go in an unexpected direction or have an unexpected twist. I just don't see it. My guess is he has some contingencies planned if something like this happens, but I guess we'll see. Oh, I almost forgot. What about Armand Treshy? stuck in a portable hole. He has 10 minutes to live. I think he's dead. I'll admit, this episode has me shook. I am shooketh. I don't see how the party is going to recover, but I expect something will be salvaged. But it will be on a totally different trajectory than what we were on. Wow. Just wow. We're going to have to wait another week to find out what happens, and as usual, I'll be there. Until we meet again, may all the books you read and campaigns you play be blessed.